Or another big headline that we want to go even deeper into is the R. Kelly case. Now, the R&B superstar has long been trailed by these accusations of sexual misconduct and abuse. He was found guilty in New York on Monday of all counts in a sex trafficking case. Kelly convicted on 1 count of racketeering, 8 counts of violating what's called the Mann Act, which is a law that bars the transport of people across state lines for any immoral purpose. Now, that could be broad, but we know this trial has been going on since 2019. And for the victims, this has been so many years in the making, with all of the rumors that were swirling and then stories repeated that go back since the early 1990s. And if anybody is a fan of the artist who passed away, Aaliyah, we were hearing about this a long time ago. Here to talk about everything, including the verdict, is Gerald Griggs, an attorney for several of the young women in this case. Hello, first of all. Thank you so much for being here. Now, I mean, I would think that for a lot of these women, this is a long time coming. They might be sighing a breath of relief today. Is that the case?
That is the case, and they're thankful for the work of the Eastern District of New York and Homeland Security, as well as all of the law enforcement that listened. But they also would like to thank many of the activists that have been on the front lines and individuals that came forward to bring this information to light. So yesterday was one sigh of relief, but this is a process toward justice, and the families and the survivors are focused on getting that justice.
Gerald, can you just break this down? Because I think for a lot of us, especially those of us who have listened to the story being told and retold, we would not have necessarily categorized it as sex trafficking. We might have thought about it as abuse of some kind, or, you know, inappropriate action, sexual abuse with a minor. But what constituted sex trafficking, and can you break down the Mann Act particularly?
Yes, particularly the reason why it was sex trafficking is because the allegation was that Mr. Kelly would move underage women for the purpose of sex across state lines. And he used his fame, he used many of the things that he had accomplished through his musical career, the money, the agents, the managers, the bodyguards, to help facilitate that. That's why you had the RICO. The violation of the Mann Act is when you transport anyone across state lines for an illicit purpose, in this case, illicit sex with underage girls. And so that's why you had the conviction on the RICO, and that's why you had the conviction on the Mann Act violations for the conduct that had been taking place.
One more question for you. That's all we have time for, sadly. I would love to talk with you about this some more, but you represent the Savage family, and I know that one of these young women, Jocelyn, is still supporting the singer up until this day. Does the family have hope that she will, I don't know, get more clarity? Now, she was not underage when she started dealings with Mr. R. Kelly, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's correct. She was 19 years old, and the family is hopeful that now that Mr. Kelly has been brought to justice in the first case, that they can reunite with her. They can rebuild that familial relationship. They want her to specifically know that they love her and they want her to come home, that they are ready, willing, and able to accept her with open arms, and they're ready for that relationship to begin and rekindled.
One more follow-up. Do you think that R. Kelly will certainly appeal this decision?
I think that's a decision that he needs to make with his lawyers. He probably will appeal, but he still has 3 other cases where he faces substantial jail time, and he has a sentencing next year. So I think that the focus for this case should be on the survivors and the victims whose voices were heard by the jury. We're thankful for the jury, and we're thankful for all of law enforcement that listened.
All right, Gerald Griggs, thank you so much, attorney for several of the victims of R. Kelly, now that he's received that guilty verdict. Appreciate your time today.